everybody, you see that? Peeking around that tree right there? You know what that is? That's right, that's the sun. That's a treasure here in Washington here at this time of the year. What's the word, reptile nerds? This is Chris with Zenarch Reptiles. I want to start my video out today by thanking you, the viewer, for liking my videos, watching my videos, and subscribing. You know what? Without you, I'd be just a crazy guy posting videos on YouTube for no reason. I do appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are making this community grow every day. I've only been doing this for a couple months, and I had little to no experience, and so thank you so much. I appreciate it. Anyways, today's subject is the spider gene ball python. Is it ethical or is it unethical to breed them? This is a big to do on YouTube, especially the last couple months. Anyways, I see people bashing each other over it. People saying that people are unethical for breeding them. Anyways, I'm going to talk to you about how I feel about it. Comment below how you guys feel about it. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I know I've told you this quite a few times, but what that does is you will be the first to know when my videos come out. I'll be right back. Welcome back, reptile fam. Anyways, I'm going to tell you how I got spider ball pythons. So I actually have two girls. They're both breeding size. Actually, one more so. Anyways, when I first got into snakes, you can look at my other story. I used to be a bearded dragon breeder. Went to snakes. But when I first got snakes, I was just kind of curious about them. And my first two girls were spiders. One was just a plain spider, and the other one was a spider pastel. And I didn't know anything about the neurological issues with them. I just thought they looked kind of cool. They were a reasonable price. I think I paid $75 for the spider, and I think I paid $150 for the spider pastel. I got them just because I wanted a pet. Wanted to try them out and see if I liked them. And I didn't know anything about them. I was pretty ignorant at the time. But those two girls are what got me into breeding ball pythons, because I really enjoyed them. You know, they were really sweet. Actually, those are the two girls that when people come over, I guess the best word you can use is they're like the ambassador animals. People that are afraid of snakes that come over to my house, kids, I let them hold them because they're super sweet. They've been worked with a lot. I trust them. They've never bitten nobody, never struck at anybody. Perfect snakes. Did I get them to breed? No, I never did, because I only got them as pets. I wasn't planning on breeding. Wasn't planning on ever, raising these snakes. I just got them as pets. And I got females because I wanted a little bit bigger ones. Anywho, would I breed them? Well, of course not, because they're pets. And if I did, my wife and my daughter might kill me, because they don't want me to put them in any harm's way at all. If I ever had one that, got egg bound, my wife would kill me for breeding them, because they are their pets. And I understand they can have female problems, but there's a bigger risk when you breed them. But personally, would I breed spider ball pythons? I would not. And that's my personality. It's just because there's a small chance of them having that wobble. Now, does that make Brian Barcheck, does that make Kevin at Nerds bad people? No, I don't think so. And that's the problem I see with most people, is they're instantly want to crucify these people because they have a different opinion. And I understand you seeing the animals getting hurt. I can tell you right now, my two girls don't have any wobble at all. Would I breed them? I would not, because there is that potential. But that's my personality. That's who I am. I'm kind of a roll Nazi. I don't break anything. I would not breed any lethal combos, or any combos that are actually can have a lot more problems, because that's me. But Brian and Miguel and Kevin have bred a lot more snakes than I have. I trust them. I don't think they're doing it to be malicious. I don't think they're doing it to hurt the animals. I just think they're doing it because they don't feel wrong. I respect these people. I respect these people. These are actually people I look up to. I look up to Brian. I look up to Miguel. I look up to Billy Rose. I look up to Kevin. And what they're doing, I don't think is wrong. Now, if they were intentionally trying to hurt the animals, I think it'd be wrong, but they're not. That being said, you know, I'm not going to bring this all up, but you know, animals, we breed a lot of animals that shouldn't be bred, and I don't agree with, but they make great pets. I know, like bulldogs and pugs. Brachycephalic faces can be, you know, deadly to dogs. They have a hard time breathing. They have to have surgeries. There's certain dogs that have, you know, their eyes, they have to have eye surgery, otherwise, you know, they'll lose a sight because of, you know, and again, I understand this is not a neurological problem, but again, it's kind of putting an animal at risk because you like that. And me personally, I would never breed bulldogs. I think bulldogs, English bulldogs, are amazing. They look amazing, but the health problems that come along with them, I would never own one. Now, see, I love Great Danes, but again, they have a problem with bloat, and a lot of people attack their stomach. We're thinking about getting a Great Dane, and I'm contemplating about attacking its stomach. Again, that's something that's not of nature that you have to do, because when they get older, they get bloat, and they can die from it. So, how do I feel about it? For me, it's not right, but it's not my job to condemn other people, because that's their opinion. Now, if they were potentially hurting the snakes or hacking them up or something sadistic, I would definitely be against it. I know them well enough to know they don't believe that they're hurting that animal, and they know that there's a risk, but it's a small risk, and I've seen them have tons and tons of them with no issues. And again, it's not my place to judge them, and that's the problem. Is people want to attack someone. If you don't believe the way I do, you're wrong. But we need to agree to disagree, and that's what, you know, we shouldn't allow something to tear apart the reptile community just because, you know, you think it's unethical. They don't. The many that come out with the wobble are usually by irresponsible breeders. They'll see one with the wobble and they'll still breed it anyways. Brian Gundy, he says if he has any wobble in his spiders, he doesn't breed them. He only breeds the ones that don't have wobble, and he don't have that problem. See, I think there's a smart way of doing it, and there's a wrong way. Me personally, I don't see myself breeding them. You know, I might change my stance later on, but at this point in time, I don't see myself breeding them. But to even be truthful, it's not really a morph that I really enjoy. I'm more of an orange dream kind of guy, an ultra male. I like the bright colors, and I do like some dark morphs. I do like the blackhead, and I also like the GHI. I guess what they call it a darker morph, but it's really a busy morph. I do like some of them, but I mostly like the bright colors. That's because I have a different opinion. You know, you might like the dark morphs, you might like these morphs. You know, just because everybody has a different opinion doesn't mean we're bad people. We're different. And I don't like watching people tear each other down because it's not their opinion. And I believe most of these people that breed these are ethical because they won't breed someone that has a bad wobble. But I mean, I believe for the most part, people are good, and that's what they do. For me personally, again, I won't breed them, but I don't condemn anybody that does. Yeah, I won't condemn anybody for believing different than me. That's just how it is. I mean, everybody has a right to their own opinion. Anyways, let's check out my spiders. This right here is Charlotte. She is the smallest of the two. She is just a plain spider. She's usually pretty outgoing, but she's being shy right now. If I held her for a few minutes, she'd be all over the place. She's a sweet girl. I bring her out all the time when kids are around. Super friendly. Never has nipped at nobody, never struck at anybody. She's not the best eater. She eats about every other week, sometimes every 3 weeks. That's fine. She's a pet. I don't need to fatten her up. I think she's about close to 1,500 grams. So she technically is old enough to breed. Not planning on breeding her, so great pet, super sweet. Let me bring on Daisy. This right here is Daisy. She's about, I think, 1,800 grams. She's a decent eater. She eats about every week, sometimes every other week. She's about, I think, 1,800 grams. So she's old enough, she's big enough to breed. I wouldn't breed her. mainly because my wife would kill me. But she is an amazing pet. You can see that she has no wobble. She's a great eater. She eats live, frozen, whatever I have. Bring her around kids. Never bit, never struck at anybody. Super sweet. Anyways, these are my 2 spider girls. Just comment below how you feel about it. I think we should all play nice and be nice to each other. Treat each other with respect. Everybody has just different opinions. It doesn't mean they're bad people. The whole Facebook pages to bash somebody, I think that's wrong, me personally. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll see you next time. What's the word, Ripple? Don't forget to subscribe. Again, what that subscription does, bell for that. What's the word, reptile nerds? This is Chris. I do appreciate this is a reptile community, and I do appreciate everybody that to